Hello everyone, welcome to another live watch along on Football Talk podcast. My name's Ozzy and I'm your host for today's show. England's match is set to be underway. They are currently doing the national anthem. I'm praying and hoping that this is not a ball fest like the previous game because, it wasn't the most entertaining of games. View the lineups and let's see if there's any changes to the England team and let's see what team Slovakia present as well. So let's have a look at the England team. So 4-2-3-1, which is the normal formation under Southgate, where it has been this tournament. And you've got Pickford in goal, Trippier on the left back position, Walker as right back, and then Gehi and Stones remain as a centre back pairing. And then you've got another change in the double pivot. So it hasn't been Trent, he hasn't been reinstated in the team. It's Declan Rice alongside Mainu. And then the advance three is Saka on the right, Foden on the left, and Bellingham in the number 10 role, and Harry Kane leading the line. For Slovakia, it's Dubravka, we all know from Newcastle. Hanko, a fine new player, very, very good player. Skriniar, currently playing for PSG. Vavro and Pakarik on the right side. And then you've got Duda, who's box-to-box, can score goals. Lobotka from Napoli and Kuka as well. And then up top, you got Haraslin, Strelec, and Ivan Schranz, who's scored 2 goals already in the competition, playing the right wing position. So 4-3-3, which is an interesting formation. This will not be an easy opposition. Slovakia are a very compact and physical team on and off the ball. So England will need to make sure that they're on top of their game. They are winning the 50-50 battles. Otherwise, it's going to be a difficult day today. But let's see how it goes. I'm just hoping we get an entertaining game. Because England games so far this season have been a bit of a ball fest. So, fingers crossed that we get a good game today. But the game is set to be underway. Just waiting for the kickoff to start. The players doing their final warm-ups before the game begins. In terms of score predictions, I think England will get the win today, but I don't think it will be a performance that warrants a lot of goals. I think it'll just be a solid professional performance. So I'm going for a 1-0 victory to England. And if you're watching live, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. What do you predict the scoreline to be today? Are you expecting a thrashing for Slovakia, or are you expecting a solid performance, like I mentioned, or just about enough to get through to the line? Drop a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. So just revealing the lineups for both teams. Haraslin is definitely a name that rings a bell for us Liverpool fans. We faced him in the Europa League. I think he played for Union Saint-Gilloise, which was the Belgian team. So, he was one of their star players from what I remember. Pickford's getting ready. So it looks like Slovakia will be taking the kickoff first. There we go. The game is underway now. Strong. We've seen that throughout the 3 games he played all right. Those real points, that back four's been pretty solid. Hanko, the final player, looks like he's playing left back today. He is an interesting player, especially if you're a Liverpool fan, because we have been linked with a move for the final player. Very comfortable as a left back, but traditionally is a centre back, so it'll be good to see how he performs today. Pickford's got the ball right now, taking his time with the release of the ball. Okay. Gay on the ball. Gay, to be fair, has done really well since he's started for England in the tournament. Very solid performer. Probably a standout performer for me in the Slovenia game. So, yeah, definitely deserves to have his place in the team. Hopefully Bellingham plays as a number 10 today. Last game, he was drifting over to the left quite a bit and was doing the sort of the dog work for other players around him. And what's the point of playing him in that number 10 role? If you want him to do the dog work, then, you know, in a respective manner, he should be playing in the double pivot, which is a suggestion I made in the last show. Alongside Declan Rice, then you can play Foden as a number 10. And then you can play Saka, and then you can bring someone like Gordon or even Watkins if you want to be a bit more attack-minded on the left side, because he is more than capable of playing on the left wing. Gordon would be more of a natural fit onto that left side. Or you can stick to Foden on the left, and you can stick to Saka on the right, and then bring on Cole Palmer as the number 10. So lots of variations that could be implemented. The only change that Southgate made is Mainu in for Gallagher from the last game. Gallagher was pretty poor against Slovenia, to be honest with you. So it makes sense that Mainu's come in. I think Southgate has lost a bit of faith in Trent, which for me is not justified. But you know, here we are. Gay's already picked up a yellow card. Sloppy pass from Trippier there. End up putting a lot of pressure on Gay there, and he had to make that foul. So not the ideal time to get a booking. Only 3 minutes in. So yeah, got to be careful, because, you know, if you're picking up a lot of multiple yellow cards, you're adding up those tallies in order to get a suspension. And right now, at this stage of the tournament, the best you avoid it, the better. Especially if the team progresses. So let's see. Free kick for Slovakia. Oh, very close there from. Trying to see who the player is on the floor. Great free kick there from Slovakia. And it was Strelec who was on the end of that one. Nice cross there from Duda. Kyle Walker to Saka. No good pass from Saka there. Wrestling through on goal right now. Oh, Slovakia almost created an opening there. Good cross there from Hanko. I think Pickford did get a touch, and he got fingertips to that. Probably should have been a corner kick for Slovakia, but wasn't the case. Stones has the ball right now. Good control from Saka. Just about keeps him play. Oh, great turnover, Hanko. Passes to Bellingham. Bellingham held onto the ball too long there. Saka to Manu. Manu back to Saka. Saka. Ooh. Oh, a dirty stamp there from Manu on Duda, I believe it was. I think that was a yellow card. That was a dirty tackle. Very late. Don't think there's any complaints with that challenge. I hope the commentator is not trying to justify saying that wasn't a foul. That was a blatant foul. It was such a late challenge. It's a yellow card. Let's not put biasness into this now. Dubravka with the clearance. Raslin with the ball for Slovakia. Pass to Kuchka. Raslin with the shot. Blocked by Stones there in the end. Slovakia, they're not here just to make up the numbers. They're here to put an impression for themselves and try and get something out of the game. They were very close to opening the scoreline there. Good block there from Stones for that shot. And it was Shrelek with the last shot. Goes off the target. As I mentioned, this is not going to be a walk in the park. England really need to step up and be a bit more aggressive in the front end. Because the likes of Saka hasn't really delivered. Foden's been in and out of games. Bellingham hasn't really had an influence in that number 10 role. And Kane, for me, needs to just be a bit more up top. I know he doesn't have the pace to stretch defenses, but he needs to be positioned more on the shoulder and allow the likes of Bellingham and Foden to do their thing, because he's dropping deep quite a bit and just making that area very congested, and there's no focal point up top. So Bellingham, nice ball to Foden. Trippier, sorry. Oh, that was a terrible shot. I think that ball was all the way out of the stadium. That's how awful that shot was. Terrible effort. Don't know how he skied that. Didn't really even have he had a slight bounce, like a slight bubble, but wrong technique altogether. Should have laced it more than trying to place it with the side foot. Strands on the right side. Passes to Kuska. Bellingham to Trippier. Trippier needs to be involved a little bit more. He's just slowing down the game. Needs to be quicker with his passing. Get hit to Stones. Good turn from Saka. Manu needs to be careful. There we go. Bellingham to Harry Kane. Harry Kane to Walker. What can Walker do? It's a long ball up top. Can find a target there. Foden. Tumeni. Good bit of possession there from England. Saka. Attacking the edge of the box. Walker. Should have hit the cross there. Menu. Declan Rice. Lifts the ball in the air. That's a poor pass from Declan Rice. I don't know why Kyle Walker didn't cross the ball there. That was a perfect opportunity to cross. Declan Rice, I don't know what he was trying to do with that pass. Slovakia with the goal kick through Dubravka. Oh, lovely through ball. Harassling. Through on goal. They almost scored. Great block there in the end. I'm not sure who even made that block. I think it was a combination of Pickford and the Stones, it looks like. Free kick for Slovakia. As Bellingham fouls Duda there. Duda looks like he's going to be a very influential player for Slovakia. That ball, fantastic. Harassling goes through in goal. Oh, blocked by Gehi in the end. So well on to Gehi. And hits a bit of Stones and then Pickford, and then Trippier makes the final clearance. Very, very close. That's warning signs right there. Harassling with the free kick for Slovakia. Let's see what he can produce. Long ball up top. Oh. That was not a foul. Oh, yellow? Really? Slovakian player just got booked there. Don't think that's a yellow card. Kuska there. I don't think that's a yellow card. Let's have a look. He got the ball. Yes, it was a tackle from behind, but he actually got a touch on the ball. That's a bad decision. The commentator just mentioned that this referee gave 19 yellows in the previous game. Yeah, that's a bit wild. I can't lie. Just went out to Trippier and refused that pass. He went to his left foot and refused it. The run was on. Came back into midfield, went back out. The second time, he hits a great ball over the top. That's the little downside of Trippier playing. He just opened himself up with his left foot. Not confident. Comes inside. By that time, Foden's already made the run and it's not on. It already does more open game than the match against Slovenia. 14 minutes or so. 16. Anywhere near that. He's given away another foul after just being booked. Spelling England with Watford and a good career in his legal partner. Johnstone with the ball right now. Trippier's gone a bit further up top, so it looks like he's a back three. Me personally, I've not been very impressed with Trippier. I think he's been quite poor for England. And I'm not just here to talk, Liverpool bias, but I feel like Joe Gomez should have been given a game to showcase his talent. He hasn't even made a cameo yet, so I think it's a little bit unfair. He was actually one of Liverpool's top performers when he played left back last season. Added a lot of balance to the team. Trippier for me, they're both right footed, but Trippier just doesn't seem to find the right positions. And it seems a bit too negative when he's on the ball, but that's just my opinion there. Lovely touch there from Wrestling. Just get past Kyle Walker. Oh, that was an awful tackle from Bellingham. Thing is, this referee is trigger happy when it comes to dishing out cards. So that was quite an aggressive tackle. So he was definitely going to get yellow for that, let's be honest. Especially because he just made one very shortly. Yeah, that was the yellow too fair. He didn't get any touch off the ball. A bit of aggression shown from England. Obviously, it's not good that you're picking up yellow cards, but it seems to be a bit more of a fight against opposition now. Last few games been very predictable, very sort of like training games where not really much of a tempo being played at. So good to see we're having a bit more of an open game today. Lobotka passes to Pekaric. Skriniar drives the ball. Back to Hanko. Bellingham's dropped a little bit deeper right now. I think he's probably just getting frustrated. Not having much of the ball. For me, Declan Rice has been a bit under par as well. He's not really brought his passing game in this tournament. He's done the mileage in terms of, working hard for the team, but he needs to have more influence in the game, providing more forward passes rather than, passing back like he's doing right now, or sideways passes. There is no sort of midfield outlet from that double pivot. That's why Trent was originally there, but when you got the likes of Mainu and Gallagher who are playing alongside Declan Rice, neither of them have that kind of passing range to unlock a defense. They're good passes in terms of like keeping the ball in possession, but filling that through ball, it's not really their game. So Declan Rice has shown elements of that in the season for Arsenal, so we know he's capable of doing it, but he's not doing it much. So right now, try the forward pass to Bellingham. It didn't work, but hey, keep going. Just because it didn't work the first time doesn't mean you stop and never give up. Good tackle there from Declan Rice. No foul there. Clean tackle there. I think that's Lobotka on the floor there. Sorry, Kuska. The balls we've picked for that the minute. John Stones. Trippier. Pass it back to Gay. Gay to Trippier. Kyle Walker to Saka. Gets the ball away. Duda has the ball for Slovakia. Unfortunately, he's able to pass it to Hraslin. England on a counter attack with Trippier. Come on, be quicker with the passing there. He's too slow. Slows the game down. Mainly it's Trippier. Declan Rice. Foden unable to get past Vavro. Declan Rice intercepts fantastically to Bellingham. Great turn from Bellingham. He passes to Foden. Unable to get a shot there. Trippier. Harry Kane. Headed the ball wide there. Was there a corner kick? Let's have a look. England are appealing for a foul in the box. Let's have a look. No, I don't think that's a foul. Oh, good block there from Hanko. With Harry Kane on the near post there. Corner kick to England. Saka the cross. Manu with the shot. Ooh. Decent hit there, just over the bar for the young midfielder. Commentator said that the fans enjoyed that with the shot on goal. Yeah, low expectations for the England team, isn't it? Getting happy because we had a shot on goal. So laughable. Hraslin on the attack again on the left wing. Lobotka to Duda. Skriniar. Shilek. Oh, Slovakia have scored. Wow, Slovakia have opened a deadlock for Ivan Strands, his third goal of the tournament. Wow, what a surprise that was. Goal out of nothing that was. England were like they fell asleep. Let's have a look at the replay because of what happened with the build-up play. Onside. Good header. Lovely pass there from Strelec to Ivan Strands. Gay still tried to trip him up, but he had the balance and composure to slot it in the bottom corner with the outside of his foot. Lovely finish there from the striker. His third goal of the Euros. Well done to Slovakia. They've capitalized on a situation where it came out nothing, to be fair. England were caught flat-footed. They've got some work to do. They've shown a bit of urgency in their play in comparison to other games, but it's still not enough. They need to do a lot better. It looks like Gehi might have picked up an injury. Not too sure. He's being assessed by the medical team right now. Looks like it's a shoulder problem. He's got it strapped quite heavily there. Yeah, he might have popped his shoulder there. Oof, looks painful. With his challenge from alongside Kuska. I see Hamsik on the bench as well. Can't believe he's still around. Who does Hamsik play for? Does he still play for Napoli? No, he's a football coach. Wow, amazing. Good for him. Coach for a national team. Let's see how England react, because this is the key now. Only 27 minutes played. Plenty of time for England to get back into the game. But you have to say Slovakia deserved the lead. I think they've been a much better team. They've been a bit more positive in their play. They've come close to previous chances created in the match. England just had that one moment where Harry Kane tried to head it towards the near post, but even that was a clearance from the defender more than a shot towards the target. England have work to do. They got to step it up. Got to show a bit more urgency in their play. It's too crowded in the middle. Bellingham's dropping quite deep. I feel like he needs to be more further up. Honestly, if I was Southgate, I would switch it to a 4-4-2 and have Bellingham alongside Kane. Because I just feel like he's dropping too deep right now. He needs to be where you've got two attackers there, but I don't know. Southgate isn't the type of manager to make too many formation changes, especially in the first half anyway. So let's see. Bellingham has the ball right now. Long ball to Saka. Saka loses the ball to Wrestling, but manages to get a throw in. Saka to Kyle Walker. Bellingham. Trippier. Nice pass to Foden. Foden unable to react with that first touch. Declan Rice. Trippier to Stones. Kyle Walker. Gave the through ball, not a good pass to be honest with you. In between two England players there. Poor clearance from Dubravka, giving England a bit of hope there in the final third. Throwing through Trippier. Trippier with the ball right now on the halfway line. Oh, come on. He's so slow, his passing. I'm not even targeting him on purpose, but he's really slow. Oof, long ball from Bellingham. Foden's been very quiet today. Gave the ball right now. Oh, sorry. Corner kick for England there. Showing a bit more urgency, especially Bellingham. That's what I want from Bellingham. Driving in the box. He's got that free roll as a number 10. He should be having more influence on the game. Not just to do little sideways passes here and there. Drive with the ball. Be the ball carrier. Trippier the corner. What's he doing? Oof. Goal kick for Slovakia. Nothing came out of that corner. Poor one in the end. Header from Stones. What? Offside, I think that was. Declan Rice to Stone. Mainly with the through ball, not the best execution, to be honest with you.
Tries to force the ball over the top. It's too late. Everything's too late. These are experienced players. Most of them, with the exception of Mainu, are playing at the very highest level. But what is it that's stopping them from making those runs? What is it that's stopping their time? That's the thing that you can't understand because of the reasons you said. They are experienced players. They know how to stretch a team. You can't blame the coach for that. Someone's on the ball all the time. They're all on the ball. It's just about having that understanding of where, you know what, I'm going to run into a hole. What don't these defenders want to do? They don't want to run towards their own goal. Everything's for me. Support, but the team cannot get affected by that. That's themselves down and they have to find a way back in. It doesn't need to be immediate. It does need to happen. It doesn't need to be an immediate change of approach, really. So there is an anxiety about another game where they look a little bit tentative and unsure. Bellingham. Do that. It's going to be the long punished on this occasion. It's going to be an England set piece.
Oh, do that with the block there on Bellingham.
The corner is won the free kick here. It's a little delivery as well. Bellingham was up there. Right by the Vodka. Trippier. To Rice with the header.
Ooh, clearance there from Dubravka.
Just enough. Has collided with a defender inside the 6-yard box, and he has got back to his feet very quickly with the defender. This moment in time, that's done the damage. And there's the long ball, both centre halves going for the same ball, just Friesel straddling on the edge of the box. And that ball there, there's a gap for him to play it, but it has to be the right pace. It's right into his path, out of his feet, outside the right foot. Brilliant finish from him. France. Southgate's pulled over John Stones and now Phil Foden is near touchline to take advantage of this. It's time out, really. To try and refocus his players and focus on him to see how he adapts tactically in this situation now. Yeah, absolutely. Anything Gareth right now is 5 or 6 minutes' time, maybe a bit longer. He's going to be able to sit the players down and absolutely say something to them about what to do next. substitutions at half time will be surprised because his first half has not been good at all. Just dropped into the defence. I think what's been lacking for England as orders got into space beyond the stretch of the game, balls over the top. Then look at Gordon, look at Palmer. Seems to be crying out. Maybe that's just too simple to look at that and say, put them two on the line. Certainly wouldn't do any damage. That as well down to our left-hand side for the England fans.
Oh, following with the long ball there. Too much zip on that pass. The left side is so bad for England. Followers actually come in field to have an impact on the game. Very disappointing performance, if I'm being honest. Goal kick from Slovakia. Strelec gives the ball away for throw-in. England take it very quickly. Back to Pickford.
Last time they conceded first, the European Championship match was in the semi-finals at Wembley 2021. Held Damsgaard's free kick. Came back and they won that game. In fact, England have come back and won each of their last 3 games.
Kawalka, long ball up top. Hey. Poor touch from Saka. Throw in to Slovakia. Trippier to Declan Rice. Almost approaching half time right now.
In terms of the weight and burden, but it's looked a little bit heavy again here in Germany, hasn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Could change the time to play. Small balls over the top, some forward balls. Don't go for that. That's got to come quickly from the person on the ball. The guy making the run. You're ahead of yourself, isn't it? Slovakia is they want Jude Bellingham, who's got attention in the opening half of the game.
3 minutes of stoppage time. England for me just not doing anything to get me off my seat right now. They're playing passes around their own defensive area rather than forward passes. Bellingham has the ball now. Passes to Saka on the right wing. Saka fouled by Hanko there. Free kick to England just before the end of the first half. So if they can get an equaliser, that would be huge going into the second half. Definitely take off the pressure from the boys. So let's see what they can do. That Foden, yeah, Foden set to take the free kick from the right side. Let's see what Magic can produce right now. Not a bad cross, cleared away by Dubravka. Zacharias tries to head it down, but Harry Kane was in an offside position. England still have the ball, minute remaining. Menu tries with the ball. Shoot! Ooh, unlucky there from Menu. Did fantastically well to drive past a couple players there. Deflected a corner kick for England. Foden. Take a corner from the outside now. Nice cross in the box. Just goes over Harry Kane's head. Menu to Saka. Saka shoots. Blocked by Duda. Menu. Great turn there. Good cross. Trippier to Foden. Declan Rice. It's across another corner kick for Liverpool. For England. Wish I was watching Liverpool right now. Foden. Nice cross there again. Harry Kane with the shot. Wayward effort. That was definitely a training routine corner there, because it was literally implemented a couple of minutes ago. Harry Kane should have hit the ball on target there. Completely miscued it. Half-time whistle. England 0, Slovakia 1. England are trailing, and to be honest with you, I think Slovakia fully deserve to be leading the game right now. They've been a better team. They've been more positive. England need to do something different now. They need to change a bit of personnel, a bit of a tactical approach. We'll have a small break right now. I'll come back and present suggestions that I feel like that the coach should look into, and then we'll take it from there. So yeah, I'll be with you guys very shortly. Yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Welcome back, people. Second half has just begun. Currently, Declan Rice has the ball. Let's go a comment here from Madison. Big up Madison. He said, missed the first half. What is happening? More of the same. Yeah, not the best half for England, to be honest with you, Madison. In terms of previous games, that the way England have played, it was a slightly better performance. There was a better tempo. But having said that, it wasn't really hard to improve on what was presented in the last few games. But I'll be honest with you, Slovakia fully deserved the win. They were more positive. They played with a bit more aggression in their attack. And yeah, England just got caught sleeping in regards to the goal that they conceded. So now they have a lot of work to do. It's not going to be an easy game to equalize. I think they're defensively quite solid. So yeah, it's not looking good. They will definitely need to switch up on a certain things, whether that's changing personnel or I can't even say attitude, because right now this is the same team that's been playing consecutively in this tournament, and it just hasn't clicked. So Southgate needs to be brave and try and switch up the system a little bit, play a bit more attack minded. But well, whether he does that remains to be seen. So let's see how it goes. But what I'll do, I'll present a graphic for you guys very shortly, and then we can discuss tactics and how I would change the approach for England if I was coach. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't have too much faith in Southgate making a sort of attack-minded substitutions or changing formation that I would present. So let's see. But yeah, back to the game. England have the ball right now. Trippier. Oh, have they equalized? Yes, they have. England have equalized. And it's through Phil Foden. Trippier with assist. Two players that I mentioned were the weak link because there was nothing coming from that left-hand side. But they've managed to produce a bit of output there. England have equalized. So great timing in terms of getting that equalizer. Only 49 minutes played. And they need to continue from here on and try and build from here. So let's see what they do. Good play from Harry Kane. Lovely switch to Trippier. Good cross, yeah. But at the minute, hold on, we got to hold our horses. It could be ruled out for offside. They are reviewing it as we speak. I think it might be offside. Foden did look like he was ahead of the defender there, but they're not really slowing down the replay. So let's just wait and see what happens. It's no goal. Sorry, guys. It's 1-0 to Slovakia. No goal for England as Foden was placed in an offside position.
side. It's easy sitting up here when you watch it, but it's trying to get ahead of the defender who's got to stay behind the ball. You still get that ball. You still can run onto it. So frustrating. Anyway, it's a chance. Let's put it down as a chance. Space in behind the fullbacks, which is something that you build up to the game. There's always a possibility.
England on attack again. Harry Kane on left side. Can he shoot? Oh, I thought he was just about to roll it to back in there. He had a shot and it was blocked by, who's that defender? Vavaro, and the ball just looped away from goal. So it's a corner kick for England right now. So they've certainly picked up a notch now. We've got that hunger to equalise. Trippier with the cross there, cleared away by his clubmate there, Dubravka. Yeah, he seems to be okay now. He did pick up sort of a knock on the shoulder, but he's fit enough to continue into the game. Throw into England right now. Menu. Declan tried to apply the through ball there, blocked by Duda. Goal kick. Sorry, goal kick. Throw it to England. Saka with the cut pass there. Blocked away by Vavro again. I think also Southgate needs to be a bit more brave. I think he's very hesitant to make substitutions with the so-called high-profile players in the team. But this is tournament football. If things aren't working, you've got to change the team. It doesn't mean you don't respect the player or whatnot. Obviously, if you started a player and then you've removed him from the team, that's disrespectful. And I'm talking about Trent Alexander-Arnold there. But in terms of during the game, you have to switch up tactics. You've got to play according to what the game is presented. If things aren't going your way, you need to try and come up with a plan B, plan C even. So you got to come up with new ideas. But at this stage, it doesn't look like Southgate has that kind of way of thinking. Unfortunately, he always just sticks to his guns. Doesn't really do anything further than that. Oh! Slovakia almost scored an audacious goal. Misplaced pass from Walker. And I believe that was Strelec with a long distance shot close to the halfway line. The ball goes over Pickford, just rolls past the goal. That could have been an embarrassing moment for England. Warning signs are there. They've got to step it up. They haven't shown anything so far. Yes, they got the goal a few minutes ago, but nothing more than that, unfortunately. So things need to change for England in order for them to progress. Saka, great turn there. Gets past two players there. What can he do? Foden to Menu. Menu finds Walker on the right side. Foden. What I'll do now quickly, I'll just share a graphic with you guys and I'll give you my sort of thoughts in terms of how I would make some changes to the team, because right now it's just not working. So things need to improve. So here you go. Here's my graphic here. Oh, before we had an opportunity there. So here we go. So let's have a look. So currently 4-2-3-1 formation for England. Now the changes that I would make to this team could be different variations. You could play a back three, which is an option, and add another extra midfielder. I think that's what I would go with. I'd put Gay left-sided, Stones here. Kyle Walker remains as a right-sided centre-back. And then put these guys a bit more up top. I want them to be more forwards rather than on the byline. Now I have no idea if Southgate would do this, but look, I got to present the option, haven't I? So this would be my setup. I'd play a 3-2-2-3 formation. Probably thinking that's not something Southgate would do, but hey, this is my vision right now. So Gay can easily play as a left-sided centre back. Walker has done that in the past for England, especially. So that is a tweak we don't need to work on too much. Trippier for me hasn't been involved in the game as much. I know he just provided assist for that disallowed goal, but other than that, I feel like he's been quite anonymous. Declan Rice has the ball. Oh, Bennett looks like he's gone down there, but he seems to be okay. He's picked himself up. Trippier to Menu. Declan Rice. Oh, free kick for England. Great run there from Menu. Okay, so for me, he comes off, and I would bring on Eze. I think we need that sort of attacking thrust. Two number 10s to have an impact on the game. Bellingham and Eze more than capable of interchanging, but also driving with the ball and taking shots from outside of the box as well. That's something England are doing right now, and it's lacking. Another one could be Cole Palmer. But I've gone for Eze. I think Eze might have a bit more of a better impact. That's just my opinion. But it could easily be Cole Palmer as well. I will take on Phil Foden. And might be a little bit out there. I put on Watkins on the left. But then what will happen is you have these guys who end up forming that sort of position. Then you'll have Watkins coming infield and Saka attacking at byline. So tactically, it can still work. I know he plays up top for Aston Villa, but I think in his career he has played left wing, so it's not an unfamiliar role for him. So Watkins comes on for Foden. It can also be Gordon as well, who might be more of a natural fit, but I feel like Watkins would add more of an attacking threat in terms of in front of goal. as he's a striker and he's very clinical. So we need goals at this stage. So this is what I would present for England. And I'd also, so that's 2 substitutions. I take off Menu, and that's no shade in terms of how he's performed today. Look, there's half an hour remaining. We've got to change the game a little bit. So I'd bring on Trent for him. And then I'm keeping Kane on the pitch because I feel like Kane can definitely get something, score a goal from a half chance. He's the only player in the squad that's capable of doing that. So I'd move Saka and I'll bring on Cole Palmer. So 1, 2, 3, 4 substitutions there. That would be my setup right now for the remaining half an hour of the game. It's a bit attack-minded, yes, but you've got to switch it up. You've got to do it. And as I'm talking, I can see Eze and Watkins warming up. So maybe someone's told Southgate about my tactics, who knows? But I'm just kidding. But I think he needs to change the shape of the team. He needs to go a bit more attack-minded. He has played a back three in the past, so I don't know. Drop a comment, guys. Let me know what you think of my suggestion here for the last half an hour. It needs to be done for me. Otherwise, England, they're not creating anything with this current setup, current formation. Bellingham lifts the ball up top. They've brought Foden a bit more essentially, but he's not had much impact either. Oh, mistake from the Slovakia right back there. Declan Rice gets the ball to Harry Kane. Oh, unable to get a touch on it. There's a player down. I'm not sure who it is. Is it Trippier? Yeah, it is Trippier. Oof. That was a dirty tackle. Yep. Awful tackle. Definitely yellow card worthy there. So yeah, so this will be my changes right now, and I feel like these would be the better players to come on and have an impact on the game. So I can see Cole Palmer getting ready to come on. Southgate needs to be brave. You can't just do 1 or 2 changes. You're not winning the game. You're 1-0 down. You're trailing. You got to put on multiple subs. Rather put on a number of substitutions now. Gives them at least about half an hour to click, rather than doing 5 minutes here, then 10 minutes later another one, and then 5 minutes later. Like it's not going to work. Do it as a collective. Make wholesale changes in one go, and let the boys do what they got to do. So, Hanko. That's going to be a perfect pass here, but blocked by Bellingham. He drives the ball. Lobotka with the ball to do that. Hanko. Nice low cross. Oh, what can it do? Oh, Kuska almost with the half volley there, but Declan Rice puts his body on the line, makes that block. Foul for England. Come on. Lee Dixon saying that's a yellow card. It's not a yellow card. It's just a clash. So Trippier is coming on for Cole Palmer. I'm intrigued to see the shape now. Is he having a laugh? What's going on? Saka at left back. Yeah, England don't deserve to go through. That is a joke. So why do you have Joe Gomez on the bench then if you're not going to use him? Number one. But number two, that is disrespectful to Saka. Why has he been made into a makeshift left back? And let's be honest, yes, I know when he was younger, he used to play left back, but we're talking like when he was like 18, 17. In his professional career, he's hardly played at left back. That's a slap in the face, really is. Yeah, I feel for Saka there. I think that's a bit of a joke. This manager, coach, whatever you want to call him, has no idea what to do with his current crop of players. Got such talented players in the squad, but doesn't have the IQ to make changes that can have an impact on the game. Look, I don't know, I understand everything, but I know my football, and this is a change that can easily be deployed. You've got the personnel for it. It's so negative from England. You know, someone will say, "Oh, we were in the final a few years ago. We might have overachieved at that one." Let's be brutally honest. That was an overachievement. England probably just got lucky through those rounds because it wasn't down to tactics. Let's be honest. But hey, it is what it is. You've got 23 minutes plus stoppage time. Yes, England have 73% of possession, but they're not doing anything with the ball. What's the point? Saka's left back. That is laughable. Imagine, you know, when we had Jurgen Klopp, he put Salah at left back. That's a joke. Can't do that. That is laughable. I'm still bemused by that chain. I'm not gonna lie. Just because he's left foot, you put him at left back. This man is having a laugh. I'm going to leave the graphic on the screen because just want to give you guys perspective that this is what England should be doing. Like some of the players I mentioned haven't even gotten to the pitch yet. 20 minutes remaining. And he just brought on Cole Palmer. That's the only player he's brought on. Trent, Eze, Watkins, they could make such a big impression on the team. But hey, what can you do? What can you do? Let's just switch it back to a scoreline now. Harry Kane, the ball. What to Cole Palmer? Cole Palmer, nice pass to Bellingham. Now Bellingham drops to the ground way too easily there. Rice wasn't a dive, but he just fell to the ground too easily. Cole Palmer goes infield. Menu. Long ball to no man's land. Easily caught by Dubravka. Dubravka with the goal kick. Duda to Hanko. Chat, let me know what you think about Hanko today, especially if you're a Liverpool fan. I think he looks a good player. He looks decent. Considering he's a centre back that's playing left back, he looks very comfortable in that position. And I feel like tactically he would actually be a great asset for Liverpool. Just some food for thought there. And speaking of transfers, I will be doing some transfer shows next week. To be confirmed in terms of the day, possibly tomorrow, Tuesday. So we'll do our normal transfer talk. I'll also be doing a dedicated transfer talk for Liverpool. So yeah, make sure you've hit the notification bell so you know when those shows are going live. Or you can follow me on social media at OZZIE'FTP on Twitter /X and Ozzy.ftp on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Back to the game. Declan Rice to Foden, who's on the left side now. Menu. So in this game, he doesn't even want to play Trent, a player that possesses amazing passing skills. This is the type of game where you want a player to come on and unlock the defense. But no, he doesn't want to do that either. Not gonna lie, England deserve to be out. Bellingham drives the ball. What can he do? Lifts the ball in the air. Headed away by Skriniar. Stones. Back to Gay. Cole Palmer. To Gay. The Slovakia player on the ground right now. Bellingham to Rice. I'm not sure who the player is on the ground. Looks to be in pain. He's getting booed right now. He said that's the like he's in pain. Oh, it's just that he's landing there. That's a painful one, to be honest with you. That's Suslov, the number 7 for Slovakia. Wasn't a foul from Cole Palmer, but those ones are painful. Just, his ankle just jigged to the ground. Yeah, it's a sore one. War break for both teams. Seriously, Southgate, come on, make these changes. Bring on Trent, bring on Watkins, bring on Eze. These are the players that will unlock this defense. But now you're being stubborn. You're playing the same team, same structure. The fans in the crowd look disappointed. And look a bit lost into what's going on with the team because this wasn't part of the script. England should be through to the next round. But fair play to Slovakia. They've been fantastic today. They've played the right way. They've come up with a game plan. And they haven't played the low block or anything to that nature. They've just defended very well as a collective. And England just haven't capitalized. They haven't played with any drive or aggression in that final third. No speed in their play, no tempo. Very lackluster in terms of how they played today. So you get what you deserve. And right now, England don't deserve to get through, let's be honest. Hand cover the ball right now. The bot car. Dude on the ball. Oh, through ball. Whew. Very close there for Slovakia. Bosniak through on goal. Just too much from the through ball there. Slovakia won't be going all guns blazing to get that second goal. They will play a more reserved game, keep possession of the ball, and try to keep possession of the ball because England have it in abundance right now. But they will be definitely playing on the counter attack. That's what they're currently doing right now. And rightly so. They don't need to go for the attack right now. They're leading right now. England are trying to unlock them. So they got to just defend as a collective and make sure they don't concede any more goals. Following foul there by Pekarik. He gets a yellow card from the referee. Following free kick, Harry Kane. That was a huge chance there. Point blank header from Harry Kane. He heads it wide. He did not get fouled. Oh my gosh, Lee Dixon. Stop talking crap. Seriously, making excuses every 2 minutes. That was a point blank header. No one fouled Harry Kane. He had a clear goal in front of him. The execution was wrong. The guy behind him dropped, but it wasn't because he challenged Harry Kane. Seriously, the biasness from these commentators sometimes. Thankfully, you guys can't hear it. You can just hear what I'm talking about because what they're saying is absolute rubbish. Gay with the ball. Uses strength very well. Drives the ball now. Menu, good turn. No one's showing him any room there. Come on, guys. Bellingham. Poor pass there from Bellingham. Left forward effort. No real pace on the ball. Dubravka, the goal kick. Head away by Gay. This manager. So you didn't want to bring in an attacker to outstretch the team. No, Harry Kane, good as he is, but you need to play someone like a Watkins or Ivan Toney even. This coach just doesn't know what to do, honestly. Declan Rice. Duda. Long ball up top. The left back Saka manages to claim the ball. I'm not even taking a make. I'm still bewildered by that change from left wing to left. Sorry, from right wing to left back. Now, if you're like down to 10 men, you can't, make any further substitutions. That's the kind of change you can kind of understand. He's only made one sub, and we're in the 80th minute right now. Declan Rice with the shot. Oh, hits the post. Harry Kane with the rebound. Fortunately, his half volley bounces over the bar. Good shot from Declan Rice. He's had a better game today, to be fair. Rebound, tricky one. Keeper was beaten though. Good effort from Declan Rice. Difficult one to guide towards the goal and bring it down.
astonished it would go in.
Slovakia making a couple of changes right now.
Benesh coming on for Slovakia.
Benesh is coming on for Slovakia.
Kuska, who
For Kuska,
enough to stay on the pitch after a couple of fouls that would normally have generated a yellow card. He's being replaced. Shot, nice. Looks like he's going to bend in that far corner, but just whips his foreground in the instep. He's got power on him off the turn. Not from the inside of that post. Germany and the Netherlands in
and Bero also comes in
games before Slovakia.
for Duda.
They win this, it will be the biggest result in their history. Beat Italy in the World Cup in 22. This is knockout football. This is a game changer. For them and for England. It's frustrating. How long does it take to get someone standing down there longer than those two subs and they're on?
Well, who's coming on as off the bench? Lee Dixon complaining that
Just to take
subs haven't come on, but who's coming on for England? Because I don't see anyone on the pitch.
8 minutes. They are out of the tournament. It is over. A tournament for which they started as favourites. A tournament for which there was incredible
England were favourites before the tournament started.
that it was expected.
Yeah, you lot are having a laugh.
Bearing in mind the way that the squad was made up, form of the players that were called into
I think these commentators are waffling. There's no way England were favourites to win the Euros. No way ahead of France, even if you're an English fan. Can't tell me for France or England had a better chance than France to winning this competition.
very shortly.
Good interception there from Declan Rice.
Declan Rice doing his best to ensure that no more pitfalls have fallen down. I think the fallout has the potential to be every bit as violent as the Icelandic eruption.
Kyle Walker to Stones. Stones out, drives the ball. Oh, I think there was a foul on him or a possible handball.
No one wants it to be over. No one
Ez's coming on, positive for Manu.
they want something to happen. Bobby Manu has done his very best. And look, let's also have it right. There's not an England player that goes out there not wanting England to succeed in this tournament, not being desperate to do their
Where's Trent? Where's Watkins? Add to those as well. See, I mentioned 4 subs, 2 of them are on the pitch. But look how late they're making these substitutions. With 7 minutes remaining, come on. Eze. Nice turn from Eze. Oh, Cole Palmer gets the ball away. Fantastic from Bellingham. Oh, Eze. Oh, good turn there from Eze. Blocked by, I think that was Vavro. What's that? Free kick? England free kick.
Got the quality. We've seen that up until now on the set pieces. Bowler's delivery's been pretty good. Trippier when he was on corners, pretty good on the spot. We need one now. By Rice. Kane gets a chance to touch, sets it back, but no one in particular. And now a chance for Slovakia to break. Unfortunately, he's not going to get there. Fortunately for England. Still they search. Palmer on the hunt. And still comes across. It's an England throw. managed by Gerby. And he turns it over well. Now to Palmer again. Trying to play a delicate ball into the path of play. It didn't come off. And still looking for the escape route. Trying to relieve a bit of pressure on the Slovakian defence, but that's not going to happen, I'm afraid. England have got to get all hands to the pump, thrust this ball forward. Not like that, wasn't it? Hansio left it out to his near side. Schranz is coming forward. Watching again. There's no England player in the centre of midfield, and the bunker is going for goal. Everybody on empty at the moment, especially in that midfield area. Still, just the two substitutions.
87th minute play. Lobotka just had a shot on goal.
Southgate must believe that there is a wild card coming from somewhere. He must thinking that
Commentator saying Southgate must believe that there's a wild card coming from somewhere. How's there going to be a wild card if you ain't making no substitutions? Get out of here. Great interception there from Lobotka. Corner kick for England. Oh, Bellingham with the header. Clear away by the keeper.
Closer and closer to an exit. An exit for which the shockwave will reverberate. The inquest will be deep. Squad selection, balance, team selection. Why no changes? Why so many underperforming? I was managing out trying to get 6 players on that own 5 substitutions. Southgate is his own harshest critic. But he wasn't expecting this. It's going to be 5 minutes of additional time. So when it gets to 90, there's still 5 to go. You never know.
Sorry, I've lost focus on the game. England just... Oh, they're frustrating to watch. Thank God I'm not a devoted England fan, because this is stuff that will make your blood pressure rise. But I just feel for the players, because there's so much talent in that squad, but they've got a coach who is so cautious, so negative with their football philosophy that they're not actually able to showcase their talent in the big stage right now. So yeah, disappointing for the players more than anything else. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Let's see what happens. Oh, now you're bringing another sub. Amazing. Saka to Eze. Lovely turn from Eze. Hit the right backs. The balls hit the right backs in the private. So yeah, he'll be down for a minute or so. Pekaric. Nah, he's up now. He's all right.
Gomez's delivery.
Let's save the corner. Hooked away by Dubravka. Foden. Nope. It's throwing to Slovakia.
4 seconds tip away. All nerves have been shredded. He has done so much over his 8 years. His achievements have been multiple on and off the field. Bearing in mind the talent level that these players reach in their clubs. If they were to go out now, England, this is going to be a severe letdown. Real
Throwing from Slovakia. Okay, he has the ball for England.
so much for England. Really has over the last few years, but this is just tonight. It's just been really, really poor. They don't think that he's spritting away. He did say to the German media that he wouldn't be around much longer if England didn't win the Euros. Well, it's much worse than that. Substitution for them, crashing into the legs. Southgate deciding that's not the way to go for whatever reason he got here out there. This is the goal. Spurs just gets in that little position. Walker playing him onside. Goes Spurs. Jumper is on. Last 4 seconds of this match of maybe England's tournament. Ivan Toney is about to come on for England as we reach the 93rd, nearly 94th minute, with 6 added at the end of the 90. Nice ball.
It appears that Ivan Toney is making an appearance for 2 minutes if he's lucky. Southgate is taking a mick. Literally. Why bring on a striker with 2 minutes remaining of the game? Yes, I know you're trying to get a goal, but couldn't you have brought him on before? It's not like the other players are doing anything amazing right now. This manager, he's frustrating. I'm not sure if his future is like confirmed, but he does not deserve to be the national coach after this tournament. He's been woeful. So who's coming off? Foden's coming off. Foden should be substituted a long time ago, about half an hour ago, if I'm being honest. Kyle Walker with the throw in. Okay. Oh! What a goal from Jude Bellingham. Gets the crucial equalizer. What a spectacular goal. That certainly woke me up. What a finish. Looks like it's not the end right now. But that was a spectacular goal. Let's have a look at the replay. What a finish. Woo. Overhead kick there. Right in the corner. Unstoppable. What a finish from Jude Bellingham. Lovely finish.
Takes a second to score a goal. It was worth waiting for. The flick was ever so important, but the first half, he wasn't in the game at all. Not really in the
Slovakia have the ball right now.
But that
How would they respond? Oh,
they don't make it easy on the heart, do they? But it is lifting the spirits in this stadium, a stadium that was stunned, that was silent, that was almost as stunned as the England team over the course of this 90 minutes.
and the reason why that goal probably happened was because of that Tony switch, where you had two strikers, so you had more bodies in the box. That was something that was lacking as well. Now the current shape is a 4-4-2 formation, and I think they should continue playing that formation going forward. I will still switch it to a 3-4-3.
Anyone saw that coming. But hey, Jude, the whole nation has just thanked you. These supporters,
Because I think Trippier for me is a bit of a weak link. I feel like add another attacker, another body
it's not going to be an
into a lineup will definitely make the change.
another difficult 90 minutes.
And that is the full time, guys. So obviously, as this is the round of 16 match, this will go into extra time. If it remains as a draw, it will go through to penalty. So well done to Jude Bellingham for getting that equaliser. Well, I'll have a quick little break, and then we'll be back very shortly to talk tactics. So yeah, see you guys, and yeah, we'll continue watching the extra time for this game. Oh my God, England have scored. I've lost track of time there. And it looks like it's Harry Kane with the goal. Let me have a look. What a start from England in the opening half of the extra time. That's what you call impact, right? Let's have a look. Nice cross there. Eze with the shot. And then Harry Kane with a routine header. Fantastic finish. Ivan Toney, Eze, the substitutes playing a part. Fantastic assist there from Ivan Toney. This is what I was saying. Bring on attackers. I mentioned Watkins. Yes, Toney was an option as well, but you needed another attacker alongside Kane. Whether it's a front three or front two, that's what was needed. It's not rocket science. So I don't know why Southgate took so long to make those changes. Like, this game could have been wrapped up in the opening 9 minutes. But hey, let's not go on that. England are winning right now. It's 2-1 through Harry Kane.
Slovakia, who have come out of their show again. England have had 2 shots on target in the
That was literally England's second shot. The first goal was their first shot on target, and this was their second. And look, the team has quality. When they are able to hit a shot on target, they can finish. It's just that they haven't played free-flowing football where they've been able to create abundance of chances on goal. It's simple stuff, but it comes from your setup by the coach. It comes from tactics, in terms of how you deploy your team, how they work together in terms of the chemistry amongst each other. If you've got a cautious approach, cautious tactics, you're gonna have a cautious outcome of the game anyway. So just having a replay of the goal, not sure where the Bravka was from a Slovakia point of view, but fantastic finish from Harry Kane. Bread and butter for the striker. I was not expecting that at all. I was literally at my desk, but I was just talking to my little one, and then all of a sudden the goal happened. Yeah. Got to be tuned in all the time. Ivan Toney to Harry Kane. I think tactically, I don't see England making too many changes, and I'll tell you why. Even though I'm not happy with Saka playing as left back, I think he will stay on because he's a great penalty taker if it gets to that stage. Because right now, yes, England are winning 2-1, but you just never know. You need to have that plan B where if for some reason they get the equalizer and England are unable to respond, who would be your penalty takers? So right now, I think the team will remain as it is unless there's an injury that's been picked up. Actually, from what I can see on screen, my approach seems a bit more straightforward because of people playing in natural position. It's actually quite the opposite. So it looks like we're playing a back 5 now. And Saka's on the right side. Oh, Southgate's full of surprises, isn't he? And Eze is playing left back now. And then you've got Declan Rice in the middle. talk about defensive setup. Why not just do 4-4-2? This coach. That looks ugly to me. Let me just revert back to what I had before because that's doing my head in now. But yeah, this for me should be the shape where you're able to still hold on to possession, but at the same time extend the lead. If they get another goal, it's game over. I don't see Slovakia scoring more than one more goal in this game. So yeah, this would be the setup that I would do right now. Southgate is playing a 5-3-2 sort of setup. So yeah. Just got a comment here from Richard. Big up Richard as always. He says, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam to you, Richard. He says, ask me how I am and how is the family, friends, in-laws, loved ones, work colleagues, and your community. All good. Thank you, Richard. Thank you for asking. Yep, all good. Family's good. Friends are good. Everyone is all good. Appreciate your question there. England are boring to watch. I can't wait for the club football to start. Thanks. Richard, you are not wrong. I was very hesitant to do this watch along today. But I thought due to the magnitude of the game, I thought I'd do England one rather than the evening fixture today. Yeah, I did the Slovenia game, and I kid you not, you were probably watching as well, Richard. I almost fell asleep on the show. But today has been a bit better. Yeah, in terms of entertainment value, not the best. But hey, this is England for you. We've got a cautious of manager in Southgate who doesn't really know how to play attacking football. Well, at the minute, they're winning, so they might be able to progress into the second round. And your second comment is just Saka as a scapegoat. Kane is his love child. Southgate doesn't have a clue, and some England don't say anything about Gareth. So you might have a point there, Richard. I do think Gareth Southgate is very protected by the media. I very rarely hear pundits have a go at him in terms of being very cautious as a manager. The media as well. I haven't personally seen it, so if you're watching live, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I do think Richard has a point here where Southgate doesn't really get that kind of negativity. He might have got it recently in terms of the team haven't done well. And I think amongst us fans, we probably highlight that Southgate, his approach hasn't been correct. But amongst sort of media pundits and stuff, they've never really spoken that bad about Southgate, maybe because they're mates behind the scenes, who knows. But yeah, no one's been really open about it because let's be honest, England have been woeful so far. They've had 2 shots and they've managed to get the 2 goals right now. But in general play, they've been really bad. And if this was against a higher opposition, respectively to Slovakia, they'd be getting thrashed right now, let's be honest. So no, the Saka point, look, I'm bemused that he's played left back today. Why was he made into a makeshift left back? Why couldn't a Joe Gomez or someone off the bench come on as a left back, either defender? If I was Joe Gomez, I'd be fuming right now. I'd want to play for England ever again. I'd probably hand in my retirement after this because there's no way I'd want to be selected again for tournament football and not get any minutes on the pitch when he should, for me, at least start a game or two. So yeah, that's England for you, Richard. You know how it goes in terms of the media here and the fans' outlook. That's why I've mentioned before, I don't wholeheartedly support England. Obviously, I'm from here. But for me, I've never had that kind of connection with the national team for a number of reasons. But yeah, it is what it is in regards to that. Right now, we're in the 100th minute. So 5 more minutes and then we'll have half time of extra time. Declan Rice. I've got neighbours making a lot of noises right now. I think they're excited about the current result. I heard them shouting it when the second goal went in. Okay. Slovakia, to be fair, looked a bit shell shocked. I haven't done nothing since. Forget the second goal, even the first goal. I think they were still taken by what had happened in the last few minutes of the full game, I should say. Unfortunately, that was replicated in the opening minutes of extra time. Saka playing right back now, so from left wing to left back. Sorry, right wing to left back to right back now. What's next for the kid? Let me remove the graphic because that's my formation for the team, but that's not what's happening right now. Skriniar. Long ball up top. Pickford manages to claim the ball. He's not getting up anytime soon. Pickford, long ball up top. Oh, nice through ball there from Slovakia. That's a foul now. Wow, referee, where's play on? I think that was a foul on the Slovakian player there, who was Barrow. Cole Palmer is on the counter attack for England. He lifts the ball towards Tony, but unable to get onto him. Saka drops the ground. Yeah, that's not a penalty. Bellingham working hard for his team there. Not gonna lie, I think Eze pushed him from behind, but hey, he didn't get the foul there. Saka dropping to the ground, yeah, not a foul. I just clashed into the player. Oh, good interception from Cole Palmer. No, referee disagrees, says there's a foul. Yeah, he got a bit of the foot there, but here's the foul. On Suslov. Hanko. Suslov, lovely pass to Bosniak. Oh, Slovakia almost got the equalizer there through Pekarik. Good defensive play from Eze, applying the pressure and blocking the player's view there. That was very close. That could easily have hit the back of the net there. Richard with a comment here. He says, why isn't Trent not on the pitch? Gareth Southgate so boring, no plan B and no ideas. I've been saying this all show, Richard. For me, terrible coach. No sort of attacking sort of philosophy whatsoever. Very cautious, very negative as a coach. Whilst the game was being played in the second half, I presented sort of tactics in terms of what Southgate could do. And the personnel that I mentioned are actually on the pitch, but it's not the shape that I wanted England to play, because with that different shape, different system, they could have really had high position and really could have took control of the game and probably would have scored more goals. But no, it's very old school way of coaching where you got one system and then let the boys do what they got to do. In the modern game, you've got to be very tactically astute. You've got to have traps for the opposition to make sure that you are able to capitalize and not be very predictable in your play. Southgate, the way he deploys his tactic, so predictable. 4-2-3-1. Everyone knows what to do. And they don't play with any intensity or any drive or aggression. And that's been the cause of their problem right now, where they haven't really gone toe to toe against the opposition. Obviously, they're winning right now, but that's down to a moment of brilliance from Jude Bellingham, and then a good finish from close range for Harry Kane there. So I'm very surprised that Trent hasn't come on. The game was asking for a player like Trent to really, drive the ball right now. Because it's extra time, England are entitled to have 3 substitutions. Whether Gareth Southgate takes that option remains to be seen. I'm just having a look. So, unknowingly for me now, Richard, I see Konsa. Looks like he's been stripped off, so he's coming on the pitch. But Joe Gomez is standing next to him and he's not being unveiled or being brought onto the pitch. Whereas he's more experienced, has played for England, has played at the highest level for Liverpool, but he's not regarded as a valid candidate to come on the bench. It's our point right here, there, Richard. Absolutely ridiculous coach for me. I feel for Joe Gomez. I hope he doesn't play for England again. I feel like he needs to just focus on his top football for Liverpool. It's one Konsa instead of Gomez. Like, why did you select Gomez in the first place then? And I see Gallagher. So Konsa and Gallagher are coming on ahead of Trent and Gomez. Yeah, that just tells you this man is a prick. And excuse my language, but I just find it so frustrating.
Said it so many times to us, and you're quite right, of course, with all your stress. Just find a way when you're not on your best. And England have been nowhere near their best. And they've been pretty abject. Find a way.
Let's see how it goes. We've got a second half of extra time coming up. So Kane and Bellingham have come off, and it is Konsa and Gallagher, which is, come to think of it, that is a really weird substitution to make. What if Slovakia equalize? You can't rule it out. This is international football. Anything can happen. England aren't winning 3-4-0. It's 2-1. So if Slovakia get equalizer, you're just taking off 2 of your strongest penalty takers off the pitch. That is brave from Southgate, I'm not gonna lie. But then at the same time, it shows you what a negative and what a cautious coach he is, where he's brought on 2 defensive players and he's ready to shut up shop. So he's going to get the team to apply pressure on them, whereas you've got the better players. You should be using your attack as a defense, really, isn't it? So, yeah, this coach, I don't rate him at all. And when he was linked to the United job, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping that he'd get the job, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But hopefully he's in contention for that role in the future. So right now, let's get this straight. Five, 4-1 formation. England are playing a 5-4-1 formation against Slovakia. Yeah, I hope Slovakia score now. I'm not gonna lie. And Konsa is playing left back. He's never played left back before. Oh, he's got an agenda. What's going on? Why are you selecting these players if you're not going to play them? Konsa's never played left back. Joe Gomez played half of the season left back for Liverpool and did a fantastic job. So you've gone for a player that's untested. Yeah, you know what? Do what you got to do, Southgate. And look, this has given Slovakia a more of a invitation to go and attack now, because they weren't willing to attack previously, but now they certainly will, and I hope they get the equaliser. And yes, I might be thinking with my Liverpool hat on, but hey, no Trent, no Gomez, but you bring on Konsa and Gallagher. Yeah, that's the right thing to do, isn't it? Ridiculous. Suslov with the ball. Suslov with the ball right now for Slovakia. There's a great turn of pace there. Oh, fantastic. Great play from Eze. Blocked off there. Yellow card for the Slovakian defender. Eze is such a talented player. I've always liked him. There has been rumours of Liverpool possibly making a bid for the player this summer. I would love for that to happen. I really would. And we've also been strongly linked with Anthony Gordon, which slightly surprises me. If you're a Liverpool fan, drop a comment. Let me know what you think with the whole Gordon. I'll talk about this rumour in more detail next week in the Transfer Talk episode that I'll be doing for Liverpool. But yeah, quite surprised with that one. And they wanted Kwanzaa as part of the deal, which is what led to negotiations being broken down. Newcastle are in desperate need of selling one of their assets to gain the funds in order to meet the profitability and sustainability rules in the Premier League. I think the deadline is possibly, I was gonna say end of June, but I don't think it must be July, end of July. So they've got some work to do to try and meet the regulations. Otherwise, they'll be penalized with drop points before the season's even begun. And they're one of 6 clubs that need to sell as well. So let's see what happens. That's probably why we've not really heard much in terms of the transfer front from Liverpool. Maybe they're waiting on the outcome of these teams, because with the 6 teams that were listed, there's definitely players that Liverpool would be linked with. So yeah, who knows? But Anthony Gordon as a Liverpool player, depend on the fee for me. I definitely disliked him when he was an Everton player, but I think the blow's kind of been softened a little bit due to the fact that he's spoken very highly of Liverpool recently. He's actually a Liverpool fan. Grew up with Gerrard being his favourite player, and he has mentioned as Anfield as being one of the favourite stadiums that he's played in. So, it could be written in the cards for him to join the club. A very hard-working player, and also he did that interview with Gary Neville in the overlap, and really, hold on. Oof. Slovakia just had a free kick there through Tupta, went over the bar. But yeah, Anthony Gordon having that interview for Gary Neville in the overlap, that definitely brought a bit of perspective that he's actually a very smart and intelligent player, very well driven and committed to the game. So there's nothing wrong with having a player like that in your squad. Whether he'll be a first choice remains to be seen. Also adds a bit of question marks with regards to the future of Luis Diaz. Is Gordon coming in to replace him, or is he there to come in to provide competition for that left wing spot? Who knows? But I wouldn't be against that move of Gordon coming to Liverpool. I just feel like there's other areas of the pitch we really need to concentrate on. So for me, a left side centre back is one. My favorite choice is Calafiori, the Italian one. If not him, I like the look of Hato, the Ajax defender. And also, I got to mention Hanko, who plays for Slovakia right now. He looks decent. So for me, those would be the 3 options that I would like Liverpool to go for. One of the 3 would be great. And a defensive midfielder at number 6, like I used to Fofana, would be the best option for me in terms of affordability and what he brings to the table as well. And I would have assumed the club would have gone for a right winger rather than a left winger, because we've got a lot of players that can play the left side. But other than Mohamed Salah, no one is really comfortable playing that right side. And I feel like the club should be signing a player that is regarded as the long-term successor for Salah. So who knows? But yeah, I think expect to see 3 or 4 new signings for Liverpool this summer. Who they are remains to be seen. But yeah, I'm sure we'll be covering transfer talk in the coming weeks in more detail. So back to the game. Slovakia almost got on the end of the cross there. They still have the ball right now. Lobotka to Suslov. Oh, it's provided across there. I thought Kyle Walker might have got the last touch on it, but it looked like he let the ball roll. Yeah, he just about missed it.
The second one, and he gets out of the way of the second one. The first one that dropped into the box. Oslo's looked like he's going to win the header. Walker's not had his best game, I have to say. Does well on 2 occasions. So far.
Berra with the cross towards the box. Declan Rice has the possession for England now. Cole Palmer to Konsa. Clearance from John Stones. Guillaume fouls Ivan Toney there. Free kick to England. Got about 6 minutes remaining plus any stoppage time. I don't think there'll be that many, maybe like an extra minute. So England minutes away from qualifying into the quarterfinals of Euro 2024. But can Slovakia ruin the party? Who knows? At this stage, it's not a done deal. Anything can happen. Ball up top to Tony. Eze controls the ball fantastically. Such an elegant dribbler as well. Very talented player. Lobotka with the ball up top to Lupta. Berra to Suslov. Blocked by Vavro there. Corner kick for Slovakia. It will be Benez who takes the corner kick. Oh, referee's blowing the whistle. Benez with the corner kick. Cleared away by Ivan Toney. Eze lifts the ball up top. Dubravka retrieves the ball. Lobotka trying to find that pass forward. I was going to say lovely pass, but it was poor control there from Berra. Lobotka has the ball once again. To Vavro. Vavro across to Suslov. Good block there by Kwanzaa. Not Kwanzaa, Kwanzaa. I wish Kwanzaa was there, but he's not. Oh, Bosniak The shot hits the side netting. The game should have actually been stopped there because there was an extra ball on the pitch, but nothing came from it in the end. Very tight angle to score from there. Probably should have looked at passing the ball back into the danger zone. Pickford with a goal kick. Trippier's injured, but watch. Joe Gomez ain't even going to get a shoe in. Ridiculous. The bot with the ball. Hanko to Lobotka.
Towards the far post, the header is towards goal by Pasco. Absolutely, can't win it. Be a nuisance. He was just leads backwards. Doesn't let him get a free header.
Hanko with the header there. Maybe should have done better there. Hit the target at least.
It tugs at your heartstrings, but it keeps you captivated right to the very end.
About a minute remaining. This is Slovakia's last chance to get something from the game. Are they able to equalize? Lobotka has the ball for Slovakia. Suslov on the right wing. What can he do? Lifts the ball up top. Oh, not cleared yet. Ivan Toney releases the ball to Cole Palmer. He's driving the ball. He needs to go to the corner. Go to the corner. No. Ivan Toney shoots. Oh, unlucky from Ivan Toney. Hits it over the bar.
That's where I'd be going. There's only one thing in his mind. Can I create something? That's great. What's the sure is great with 30 seconds to go. 1 minute of added time.
Another minute of added time. Lobotka.
We played 30 seconds of that. Farmer. Playing in Tony on the edge of the
Let's see what Slovakia can produce in the last minute. Suslov with the ball on the right side. Crossed into the box. Oh, headed down. Fortunately, not enough power. That was by Hanko. Pickford milking it. Come on, mate. Just keep the ball out of play. He's such a prat. He's such an idiot. Never liked him. Never will, to be honest with you. And that is the full-time whistle. England were trailing, but they have managed to claim the win in the end. England 2, Slovakia 1. Congratulations to Slovakia, who actually thought did really well in the opening 90 minutes. But the last minute of the full 90 minutes, they conceded a goal. And I think they were just shaken by that. And unfortunately were... Hold on, there seems to be a bit of a fight going on. on the pitch.
And England are through. There's an altercation on the pitch.
I'm not sure who that guy is, but it involves Declan Rice.
Are involved in that. It's heartbreak for Slovakia. But you can see that on your screens there. Rice being pulled away. Emotions running high. England have won the game.
But yeah, as I was saying, Slovakia, I think, were definitely shell-shocked in the opening minutes of the first half of extra time. Let's have a look at the replay. The Slovakia manager pushed Declan Rice there, and to be fair, rightly so. Declan Rice has every right to have that reaction. Not having any man push me like that, so I definitely understand Declan Rice's frustration there. But yeah, in the end, England got the victory, so they progress into the quarterfinals. Remains to be seen who they face. But that is the end of the watch along, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Madison and Richard for your comments as always. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow with another watch along. The watch along that I'll be doing tomorrow is France versus Belgium. So that will be a 5 p.m. kickoff UK time. So I'll be live from 5 to 5. So make sure to tune in, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified in terms of when I've started to go live. Also follow me on social media at OZZIE'S on Twitter/X, and also at Aussie.ftp on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. So thank you as always, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.